city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other rapper got it, but shouted he not out. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now, don't even know how to act now. Doing shows, put my Mac down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat Town. I got the crowd yelling, bring them out, bring them out. All my hot girls yelling, bring them out, bring them out. All the dope boys yelling, bring them out, bring them out. Front to back, they yelling, bring them out, bring them out. Get with other southern rapper hooded than this. I got rich and I'm still in a hooligan clique. You be rapping by, I'm moving the brick. You talk about, now we're doing it, prick. You in the face, you gon' be suing me quick. If I catch another case, I know it truly be missed. So I'ma keep a cool head, stay out of the news headlines, and show these other rappers it's bedtime. It's clear to see that I'm ahead of my time. I copy chromed out, hard top career with a shine. I got some time, name, I get better with time. Who got a flow and a live show better than mine? I got a packed house yelling, bring them out, bring them out. All my hot girls yelling, bring them out, bring them out. All the dope boys yelling, bring them out. Mic check, 1, 2, 1, 2. You wanna beef with the king? What is you gon' do when you show up on the scene with a 2 Drew on you and your friend and play a little 2-on-2? If you do happen, what I do.
First opened in 2002. There's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. Today, our holiday coverage kicks off with a good one here, as it'll be the Houston Texans taking on the Detroit Lions.
Set to kick off.
It's been a tradition since the early days of the NFL, and we're off on Thanksgiving Day in Detroit. Oh, a good return up past the 30. There he goes left side. And he will score. Touchdown, Texans. And that right there is how you silence the home crowd.
All week long in preparation, visiting teams talk about it. Okay, we've got to start fast. We've got to take the crowd out of it, as you just talked about there. We've got to control the ball early. And in this case, forget fast start. This is a blazing start. What they've talked about all week is their offensive unit doing that. Not necessarily the guys returning the opening kickoff, but believe me, they'll take this.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Georgia State High School Player of the Year in 2020. Here's Jahmyr Gibbs. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Give them 15 yards to start their first drive of the game.
First and 10. That's a 39.
From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10.
Hey, 7 Pirates, 70 Timberwolves. 65 cat, 65 cat.
Off the play fake. Garrison. And this one too low. Lions at 6-4 now in the year. They were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So you know they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
Y'all can't talk about basic. We mighty more Power Ranger.
2nd and 10.
Ready? Cougar 19. Buffalo 18.
Looking to throw. Garrison. Open man. Kyle Williams. He's got him. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 36. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Their first possession of the game, and they're already going after double coverage.
That's a nice completion that can set the tone for things to come if they're able to keep finding ways to beat what the defense is throwing at them. They look like they're confident that they can get it done.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 36.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Go.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And a short game down to about the 33. That catch good for only a couple.
2 yards on the pickup.
Hey, look at the defense for these Texans. They were excellent last week in the win over the Chargers.
They forced 7 turnovers.
How many?
7. I mean, think about that number now. That's supposed to be a lucky number, right? Lucky for one side, unlucky for the other.
Cowboy 80. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs. And he'll get this down to about the 31-yard line. 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Back to throw. Garrison. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 18.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Come on, come on. Set. 18 Cardinal, 18. Hurt. Hurt, hurt.
Trying the left side with Gibbs. And he stopped immediately there. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
The 1-yard gain can look like a disaster, but it all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of 1-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. But if it's just the occasional 1-yard run, hey, congratulations to the defense. They won that one. Come back and get them the next time.
Get up. Bronco 80. 18
Well, looks like they'll move things around here. Play clock down to 2, and we get a signal and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Okay,
2nd
ready?
and 9.
Here we go, here we go. 70 Lions.
Looking to throw. Garrison. And this one is going to be off the mark. Too far out in front.
Now the coverage was positioned. Up was about the only spot the quarterback had to try and deliver that pass. Just put a little too much height on it. Incomplete.
Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive. But this is 3rd down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready, ready.
Back to throw. Garrison. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down. Eddie Pinheiro on now. This just a 35-yard attempt from the left hash. This is up and good from Pinheiro. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So both teams come away with points on their opening drives, and they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem scrambling for 22 and a first.
This guy's proven himself to be one of the best in the NFL. He brings an added dimension to their offense with his ability to read defenses and know when he's able to pull it down and take off and go.
Back to throw now on first down. Over the middle, complete. It's Montgomery. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be second down. You talk about this Lions defense. Well, this unit, very tough to throw against. Currently second best in the NFL.
And this is what we talk game inside the game. Top 5 passing offense versus top 5 passing defense. I wouldn't be surprised defensively if they change up coverages a bit more than usual to try and combat what they expect to see.
And a pretty good run as he'll get this down close to a first at the Lions' 40-yard line. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with third down coming up. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. It's a gain of 3, and it gets him the first.
First and 10.
I haven't met a football team yet that runs the ball successfully that doesn't talk about having an attitude to be a running football team, right? You got to be able to put your nose in there, smell where the first down sticks are, and get there.
Montgomery hauling in the slant pass. Touchdown, Houston. A great play there. A touchdown on a kick return and now run through the air. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Point after, right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
14. Lions 3.
Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
Their own 23-yard line.
This will probably be the last play of the quarter. Throwing to start the drive. Garrison. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football, as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Bronco East.
Watch out.
Off the option, here's Gibbs. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
He was brought down at the 26.
The completion on first didn't get much, and now the run on second doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down in his play sheet, trying to dial up a big third down play.
Here comes third down and 7.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Motion.
Looking to throw. Garrison. And he is caught. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Yeah, these are the types of plays they're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first halves, but this is a nice throw here on third down, and they keep the drive going.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Come on. Set. Cougar 19.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
That's a nice job there defensively being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on it before he could get much out of it.
Okay, ready?
Here's a 2nd and 8.
Trap 60, trap 60. Here we go, here we go. Bronco 80.
Operating from the gun. Garrison. Finds Gibbs on the check down. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
And the Texans first down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
The 1st down
That'll give him 8 that time. And that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he could break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. 2nd and a couple. He'll drop to throw. And a quick throw here that's complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there. His 11th touchdown of the year. And the Texans are able to stretch out their lead.
The kick is good.
Extra point spins the uprights. And the lead is up to 18 now.
3.
Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend, but you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to look back and tell your offensive coordinator, I like to keep carrying it, thank you.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. This now a 3rd and 4. Back to throw. Garrison. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. So no gain on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on fourth down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
Here's second and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
Back to throw again. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
Well, those have been a problem for him all season, but never quite as much as they have in these last few minutes. Let's count it up now. A pair of picks on his team's last two drives and double-digit interceptions this season. I don't care if you're the best in the game or an undrafted rookie. You've got to take better care of the...
And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. A big play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Texans continue to pull away here this first half. Extra point right down the middle. And a rout is on here in this first half. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. Shreds him with a stiff arm.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here, but with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster something out of this drive.
I'm going to go ahead and date myself one more time because I'm going to quote Smokey and the Bandit lyric. They got a long way to go and a short time to get there, but they still have time to get it done. So I'm looking forward to watching them mount this drive and see if they can get some points out of it.
He's going to be intercepted a third time. And the Texans force the turnover. They'll take over third and 27. A nightmare of a first half for him. And that's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go to the...
Here's a diving catch right side. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
First down, Houston.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for first and 10. Back to throw here. Oh, he's got him in wide open, complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A great play there as the first half is winding down. And the Texans will extend their lead here just before halftime. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys.
Touchdown, Detroit! Isaac to slow. In the final seconds of the first half. And the Lions are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
Terrific. Touchdown. I know we've got a game now.
Yeah, I think anytime you go to the second half down just 1 or 2 scores, you feel not where you want to be, but in a pretty good spot.
And I think for most teams, when they go into the half in this situation, there's not a lot of adjusting going on. It's much more, all right, guys, let's just play a little bit better than we did in the first half.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
4 seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away. And he's going to be out of bounds across the 50. Great return. It'll be Lions football to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Throwing to start the drive. Garrison. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Looking to throw. Garrison. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going. Trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the 3rd quarter. Not a lot going on that play there.
And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Nothing doing on 2nd and 3rd down after that 9-yard gain on 1st.
Everybody rocking side to side to the beat. Snap a knife, bang, trench, bouncing to the groove. All by itself, that's the new move. Boy, I'm like to go.
The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
I got him. Liking 18. Go.
They're going to try and throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Texans take over an excellent field position. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. And he finds Montgomery complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. Well, this secondary just continues to be a force. Multiple interceptions in this game, and now the pick 6.
And the thing about it is once you get an interception as a unit, You think to yourself, okay, we got that. How do we increase it the next time? Get the interception, do a little more damage, and there's your outcome right there. Take it to the house and break down what they're trying to do offensively.
Piniero's extra point up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to 18.
17. Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Now it's 2nd and 10. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 15 yards, the Texans pick up the first down.
Anytime you eclipse 100 yards rushing, you deserve the acclaim that comes with it, and he got it. AFC Offensive Player of the Week last week.
And wasn't up around 200, wasn't in a crazy, crazy game, but very good, solidly in that driver's seat to win that award, and he did. They'll look to throw here on first down. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12.
It's 2nd down.
They'll look to throw here. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 70th catch for him on the year. Like so many others, this goes for a first down. They'll set up a throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
First down, Houston.
Now back to throw. Caught by Montgomery. So the completion gets him just a yard. And it'll be 2nd down.
The CD here, this offense at 11-0 now on the year. A few weeks ago, I remember asking you what kind of percentage chance that you thought they had at staying unbeaten the entire season. I think you said 25%. Aiden Hutchinson in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
That's his 2nd sack of the game. The best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. They're going to look to throw. And this is taken in at the 5. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Jalen Noel, 40 yards. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Point after, right down the middle. And they open the lead up down to 25. How does the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away? And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
In every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Off play action. Garrison. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Will Anderson. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards. Third and 19.
Let's go now. Go.
Back to throw. Garrison. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. It'll be a pickup of 16, but they'll remain short of the marker, and it's fourth down.
I think that we all figured when he caught it that short of the marker that the defense almost relaxed and said, we kept things covered. And then all of a sudden, space to run after the catch. And now they're screaming, somebody get him down. Fortunately, they got to him and forced the fourth down.
We're on to the fourth here on Thanksgiving Day. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now at Ford Field. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Tiger, 19 Tiger. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he's got some space here. He may go. And they will score. Pick 6 for the Texans TD. Now for the point after. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Lions 17.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick 6 put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure you're back. You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. We've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
Inside the 35. And he'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first. And that one results in 35 yards. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory, down at the 31. Looking to throw. Garrison. Man, and he hits him in stride. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. 11 more on that one and another first down.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Alert! Alert! Ready!
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
2 yards to go, 2nd down.
Check!
Now a first carry for their fullback. And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down.
Well, big man with ball meant bigger man on the other side of the line. It's a really nice play for the defense.
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard.
Let's go! Get up!
He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. Calling no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
They tried their best to pick up that 3rd and 1, but their surge wasn't enough to counteract what came back at them from the defensive side, was it?
Offensive line, especially in the middle, looked like they were on skates a little bit when that one started.
So now we bring up 4th and inches. This will be a critical call.
Ready! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
70 Lions. 19 Lions. Go.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And this is caught. Well, they get 1 back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big.
They went 5 wide in that offensive set. And racing, going 3 wide's a big deal. To go 5, how about the way that they finish things off?
Did you just fit a race car reference into the game?
Zoom, zoom. How about the way that you play? When you go 5 wide, that means you're going fast now.
Zoom, zoom indeed. So the Lion offense staying on the field as they're going to try for 2.
The Lions will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Cup 19! Cup 19!
They'll try and throw for it. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further.
Lions 25. Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And a pretty poor return as he will dive to the ground to give himself up. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4. And he takes it all the way down to the 44-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
First down.
They'll drop to throw. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
You see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
2nd and 5. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
The tight end is certainly a position built to move the
space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play, and that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That's caught by Montgomery. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And they'll try to squeeze in one more play here before the 2-minute warning. They'll look to throw again. His throw caught at about the 5. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Looking to throw. He's got it. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd and goal now as they look to add a few more points here onto their total. Second and goal from the 1. That one looks like he'll throw here. On the RPO, he'll keep it. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
Another touchdown here in the 4th quarter. And, Charles, I think we can start to consider that this undefeated streak of theirs is going to be safe for another week.
And, partner, you don't make it this far into a season without a loss unless you're getting contributions from both sides of the ball and sometimes even your special teams. And that's been true today. Each side helping guide them to this late lead.
Is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. Partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
19-18, check, Panthers. Ready?
Second down, and they go back to Gibbs. 51 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
Ready, break. Set it.
Back to throw. Garrison
setting up the screen. This is Gibbs.
And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like he'll spot it right in midfield at the 50. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
Ready? 18 Cardinal. 70.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here.
And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
Well, you know they had a third down play on standby just in case, but he says no need with that carry. Runs like that will continually earn him more work in this and future contests.
Back to throw now on first down.
That's to the tight end, Laporta.
The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts.
As the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They go ahead and mark it in the win column. But as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. And as the two teams talking over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Operating from the gun, Garrison. And oh my goodness, here's a fifth interception. And the Texans force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. Well, they've got the huge lead now. They have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road and help seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And that will get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Mustang 19, 60 Maverick, 79, trap 60. Buffalo,
He'll look to throw. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. Charles, a lot of happy faces